11. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great. So they were worried with themselves to find the door.
So they were trying to rush in and rape those men, but the angels, did a flashbang.
Yeah.
Boom. Everything turned white. It was pitched in, and they got disoriented. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you gotta have an imagination to understand what's going on. So they did it with their powers. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. A flashbang. And then verse 12.
12. And the man said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides, son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place.
So do you got anyone else? Because it's time to go. It's go time. The evil and wickedness got to them, got to those angels, and they have full power and authority over those destruction of those people. And they're telling the Lot, you got anybody else that you care about? Read 13.
13. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Most High, and the Most High has sent us to destroy it.
Jeez, there you go. It makes a lot of sense because all those sodomites came from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
There's somebody's sons, and eventually they all go back to Noah, right? So those are unprofitable children, right there. So they got destroyed. Let's go back to Ecclesiastes 16 and verse 8, and then go to 9.
Ecclesiasticus 16 and 8. Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred them for their pride. He pitied not the people of perdition, who were taken away in their sins.
Hey, the people. Let's think about that. The people of perdition. Can you get Thessalonians 2 and 3 and hold on to that? And let's go to Obadiah 1 and 18. So I want you to think about right now. Are these people still here? The people of perdition? Who are these people? Because these people have to get destroyed too. And I'm going to show you how they're going to get destroyed. Because the one thing that you have is faith in this place, then your faith is going to get burned up. But if all you have is faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, then you're going to make it. And you're going to make it in style. You're going to make it luxuriously.
They say be pilgrims.
Mm-hmm. But just imagine being picked up by a limo. And what happens when the people see that limo? Oh shit, man, who's that coming for? And they see that person that gets picked up, they think that person is somebody, right?
Yeah.
Well, imagine when everybody's getting killed and we get picked up by chariots. What are they gonna think then? Ah shit, we should have listened. Ah shit, we should have stopped. We should have asked. We should have went back. We should have did this. We should have did that. Hey, let's get that in 2 Thessalonians.
2 and 3.
Yep.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
See how Satan works?
Yeah.
That man of sin, that's Esau, the white man, the devil, the serpent, that old dragon. So let's close out with Obadiah 1 and 18, because there's only one chapter, but I have to say Obadiah 1 and 18.
We're all waiting for that.
Mm-hmm.
Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them.
Oh, baby. We're all waiting for that. Before, his indignation came through the hands of Satan. But at this point in time, Satan's people, the people of perdition, are going to get destroyed at the hands of his sons. Us. These people right here. Not these people. These people have to convert to this. There's only room for 144,000.
That's a little bit.
That's a little bit.
To all the people in,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, even from the tribe,
Yes, sir. And when you apply for this position for the 144K, you don't take no days, no weeks off of camp. You make your videos. You have to do at least 3 a week. That's what Apostle Tar said. And nobody's gonna come and check on you and say, "Hey, man, I got this report saying I checked on your YouTube and you haven't done your." No, that's between you and your house shy. You show him how much you love him. You show him how much faith he had, because Job showed him how much faith he had.
Even his woman was like, curse him, you know?
And Job lost everything.
Yeah.
But the point of the lesson is, don't be an unprofitable servant or child to Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. And even if you don't have kids, you know, it's better for you to not have any kids than to have unprofitable kids. So you're doing all right, you know what I'm saying? And my lesson was a little long today, but it had to be said like that. So I'm gonna give up the floor to the brother.
That's a beautiful lesson, though. You know, there are times, though, but like you said, you know, these people have to, you know, convert, you know, go back to who they are. You know, these people have to come back to this, though, you know, because we thought we were Mexicans, so, but we came to coming to the truth, though, and, you know, brothers waking us up, though. This brother woke me up. He said, you're from the tribe of Issachar. So today's lesson, what I want to speak upon is the pineal gland. When this brother, the first sit down this brother had, he talked about the pineal gland and how the importance of the pineal gland, because remember, that's the connection, the third eye that you connect with the Most High, you know.
And as soon as you said that, it turned into 441. And the pineal gland is very important.
Yep. And that's the thing. And it's I didn't even know about it though until this brother told me. I didn't even know I had a pineal gland. So this brother told me though, and he told me the importance. He showed me videos, you know, of how important it is. And I went home and did more research though, and I was like, damn, this gland is little. It's like the size of a pea. It's really, really important though, because that's the connection to you and the Most High. You know, so that's the thing about it though, man. Because there's this thing, right? Neural links though. So it's like a thing that you put on top of your head, and it's for the paraplegics, yeah. So they could think and text whatever though, right? So I was thinking, I was like, man, Esau is smart though, right? Because he'll be like, you know what? That's for now for them though. But he's gonna make it to a point where it's like, oh, by the way, you can use this Neuralink, put it on top of your head while you're driving though, so you don't have to text and drive. Because remember, that's dangerous. So Esau will, you know, be sneaky and put his way into like, okay, you put this Neuralink on top of your head, you could just text and drive. But guess what? What I seen though, you put that thing on top of your head, like literally right here. And remember, pineal gland, you got it right somewhere right here where it connects to the Most High though. So you putting that on top of your head, it's blocking the connection between you and the Most High though. So therefore, how are you going to connect to the Most High? You know, so this is the thing about it though. People eat GMO food though, right? There's fluoride in water. There's fluoride in toothpaste. You keep eating food that's bad for you. You keep eating, using the toothpaste with fluoride. That messes with your pineal gland though. So therefore, you know what I mean? You're gonna try to study something, and it's gonna mess with you though, you know. And through time though, let's say it's like gets calcified your pineal gland. Eventually, you get Alzheimer's, you get Parkinson's, and you get eventually Alzheimer's becomes dementia. That thing. So, kind of a little example though. So there's this thing, right? A gear called the pinning gear. So this pinning gear, it's in the end of a drive shaft, and it connects to the ring gear. So what that does is it spins, right? So every time a car, and it's located in the differential box, and the rear axle. So it's in there that the pinion gear. So therefore, when you turn your car, that pinion gear spins though, and it gives it power and torque though. So therefore, let's say, because you know your tires when you turn, it has to have traction though. So if it doesn't give it enough power, your car is gonna kind of, you know what I mean? It's not gonna really turn though. So it needs enough power for it to turn like to the left or to the right though. So that pinion gear, it's really, really important to have in your car, because eventually when that starts messing up though, it starts making like the teeth of the gear starts messing up though. It starts making a noise, and it's real loud though. So and it spins too. So eventually, like if that stopped working though, their car in the rear could just fucking, you know what I mean? It don't have power.
It'll slide.
Yeah, it'll just slide, or it just won't even, like, you know. So
it's like drifting without wanting to drift.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Oh shit!
And that's the importance of, because if you lose control of your back though, you know, ever done donuts, you throw donuts, you lose control of the pack, that shit keeps spinning, and you can't even control it because it's the rear. You can't spin it or anything like that. So that pinion gear it's real important though. So it just reminds me of the pineal gland though, because the pineal gland, if it's messed up, you know, the functions of it though, it needs to be on proper ways though, because if not, you know, it's gonna start messing up. Just like Parkinson's, where it's like a disease where you just keep shaking though, and it's that calcification, you know.
So if the calcification, just think about this. You ever see that grimy shit on your teeth and it's hard to get off? It's like real hard, and you have to scrape it off. You have to go to the dentist to get a deep cleaning.
Oh yeah.
That's how calcified your brain gets. So your pineal gland gets. So how it's gonna be hard to get off.
Yeah.
You know, so it's dangerous.
Yeah, and then the dentists, those things that they put inside your it's mercury though.
Fillings?
The silver.
The
Fillings.
fillings?
There you go. Yeah, the fillings. It's mercury though, man. They put that shit in your fucking teeth though, man.
Hey,
and then to top it off, you have that shit. Then you're brushing your teeth with fluoride. And you know, there's toothpaste, a lot of toothpaste that doesn't come with no fluoride though. You know, so you gotta make sure that, because I've been doing that for like I believe almost a year now. And then two though, if you don't have a clean pineal gland, it messes with your sleep though. Because remember, when you close your eyes, the melatonin starts to work. And then Esau has it like Walgreens, Rite Aid, where you could buy pills of melatonin though. And you buy, they say you can't go to sleep though, but it's think about it though. Close your eyes, the melatonin starts to work though. So you over here taking pills and taking melatonin and shit though, even though your eyes are closed, it's like drinking water, right? You're good. But then eventually you drink more, it starts hurting your stomach. You could even drown on water. You gotta drink enough water to where it's good though. So it's the same shit with melatonin. You close your eyes, that it starts kicking in though. But then you take a pills, that's already doing too much. You know, it starts messing with your pineal gland though. So that's the importance of it though, because people don't come to realize though, they don't even know they had a pineal gland. Like me, I didn't know I had one.
And you can't take care of what you don't know you have, right?
Yep, exactly though. How are you supposed to know? And actually, for like already 6 months prior to that, I've been able to sleep good though, because before I wasn't able to sleep good though, man. I always had trouble sleeping though. Go to sleep like 4, wake up at 7.
Damn.
Like, it was just
fucked up.
The pineal gland was dirty though. Yeah, it was fucked up. So it's been 6, 7 months that I've been able to go to sleep and wake up early. You know, I'll go to sleep early, wake up early, and shit feels good though.
As soon as I put my head down and close my eyes, I'm out.
You got, Oh, too, there's a have like a little speaker though, and then the hertz of the music, right, that you play. So let's say you put it's I think it's the hertz of 440. That's bad though. But if I kind of tested it out though, you know, so it's 432 hertz. You put it low and you put it somewhere where you can hear it though. That should get you sleepy and eventually knock out. Yeah. But it's 440 hertz. That's the bad one, because that's the one where Hitler would use against his enemies to drive them crazy though, like make them mad.
Make them more aggressive with each other.
Yeah. That's the hertz from the rock.
Megadeth and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The heavy metal they call it.
Yeah.
Headbanging shit. That's what they call it. Headbanging.
Yeah. Fucking with the pineal gland, but Esau don't fucking need
Just
that.
imagine that they turn up the fucking music, and these fucking Edomites start banging their heads.
Yeah.
How do they know to do that?
Yeah.
It's because something is disturbing them in their pineal gland, and they're like,
the vibration of the frequency, they feel it though, you know.
And
so
then that's why we're like, yo, turn that shit off.
Yeah. Because it's noise to us. You know, it's noise to us. To them, that's something more than that, you know. But yeah, so that like I said, you know, let me look for the definition though for pin though, real quick, for that word pin. Like I said, I'm just doing it for edification, like how this brother was doing it, you know, because
it's important.
It's important to know the where it comes from there, you know. So this is pin, right? The definition is peg or bolt of wood or metal used to hold things in place or fasten them together. So that pineal gland holds you spiritually together, you know, and body-wise too, though, because like I said, out of it you get Alzheimer's and Parkinson's though. So you want to make sure that you're healthy though, especially coming into your truth though, because let's say like you're in a fight and you want to hit someone puts their hand there, you can't even hit that person because someone's hand is blocking it though. So therefore you're not able to hit the other person though. So they're in the way. It creates a barrier. Same thing with this pineal gland being calcified, it becomes a barrier for you to not be able to learn this truth, you know. Because like I said, when I first time I ever read the Bible, it was hard for me to understand though. But it's because my pineal gland wasn't clean enough. It wasn't clean though, you know. So that's the thing about it though. And I got some little article thing that I seen today actually though. I got seen an article. It says dementia cases set to triple globally. 153 million worldwide may have dementia, but it says by 2050 though, as aging populations or lifestyles impact citizens' health. This article came out today.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of, you know what I mean? That's a lot though.
That's a lot of patience to have.
Yeah, but that's Esau wanted them to,
Business.
you know?
They think he calls it job security. This fucking devil.
Yeah. Using his words in terms different, you know, how he uses his words.
Yeah.
This is another part of the article. A study published on Thursday forecasting, yesterday, forecasting the prevalence of dementia, which is currently the 7th leading cause of death worldwide. You know, claims that within 30 years, the number of people living with the illness could triple. That's fucking a lot. You know, so all these things happening though, you want to make sure that you're healthy though. Baba Kashak, can you get a Sirach 30:15:6? And can you get a Genesis 1 and 11? Because in the scriptures, you know, it tells you, you know, you have to be healthy though, you know. And this is what this brother is gonna read right now. It's Sirach 30, verse 15 and 16. Because it's really important to be healthy though. You know, what if you're someone that gets sick every winter time?
Oh,
you know,
shit.
how are you gonna make it to camp? Oh man, I got a cold. You know, I got a fever though, man. I'm not gonna be able to come out to camp today. You know, like you want to be strong. You know.
Sirach 30 and 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
See? So you want to have a strong body though, because that's, man, you being healthy is above any riches of this world. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's why Esau kept us healthy when we were in slavery.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have strong slaves if you want to be wealthy, right?
Yeah, because the weak ones kept dying on them. You know what I mean? But for example, too, that guy Steve Jobs, right? He had a cancer though. I think it was, I forgot what it was. No, it was Serent. I forgot what it was called though. But he had a type of cancer where it created tumors though, right? So this guy Steve Jobs, right? He was the CEO. He was the CEO of Apple. You know, the iPhones, the iMac, and he died like 10 years ago. So imagine now, he would have been billionaire, billions and billions.
Mm-hmm.
This guy would have had billions and billions of dollars. But back in 2011, he died of cancer though, you know? And he even said, shit, I have all the money in the world, but I can't even cure my sickness. Or something to do with that.
Shit, we don't have no money in the world, and we know how to cure our sicknesses.
Yeah. Shit, you know, I started doing
we're gonna find out right now.
Yeah. Gone. So, because I started doing it with the orange pills, you know, with the water, man, tea
Hey,
like
it's
that.
all natural because it's all supposed to be in your body. It's all
Yeah.
natural.
It's right from the ground, though. You know, none of this shit that Esau has mass scientists cook up in their labs and shit. None of that shit, though. Can you get down?
All right, so we got Genesis 1 and 11. And Elohim said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so.
Yep, after its kind, right? So, because you go to the stores, right? You see the fucking cranberry grape juice. Like, what the hell? What's that? Cranberry grape juice.
It's a mixture, unnatural.
Yeah. It's, you know, and then you see the, you know, it's the ocean sprays. You know, you see how many sugar those juices have. They have like, I think, I could be wrong. It had like 42 or 50 grams of sugar though. These are supposed to be natural shit, right? Supposedly though, cranberry and grape though. But these shits have like 50 to 40 grams of sugar though. And they're supposed to be natural. These ain't the fruits though. So here's Esau mixing, mangling with these, you know, fruits though and herbs though, and making them into his own little thing though. And they say, drink this, it's good for you. Apple juice, oh yeah, you know, it's good for hydration, you know, hydrating shit when you drink it. But it's still like, man, it got me more thirsty because of the sugar. You know, you drink a lot of sugar, that shit gets you more thirsty than it gets, you know. So, you know, you look at it though, like Ocean Spray, they have all the juice and shit, they have like a lot of grams of sugar on it though, man. So that's the thing about it though, man. GMO, all these things though that you see though, the food though, it's all bad though. So that's why when you grab things, it's supposed to say non-GMO. You know what I mean? Because genetic modify, I forgot the
organism.
Yeah. So all of this, man, it's not the natural thing. Because Esau, the rich Esau, has the real stuff though, man. They just gave us what? Just give them this, just give them that.
Slops.
Yeah. So that's the thing about it though, man. So we don't have the actual stuff though. We don't have the actual natural herbs though. We gotta literally grow like this brother. You grow your fruit, huh? Your vegetables. So he's the one that sees what he's doing to it though. He's the one that grows it. He knows. Hey, you might go to a grocery store and shit, get an apple, but you didn't grow that apple though. You know what I mean?
You don't even know if it's a real apple.
Yeah, exactly. It could be a fucking clone or some shit, you know? And that brings me to, can you get Leviticus 19 and 19? Because you don't even know if it's, like his brother said, you don't even know it's a real apple though. Because you weren't there to see it grow every day. You know? They're just pushing out whatever the fuck it gives you though. They gave you. They're just going what they gave you. That's it. You know? So, that's the thing, man. So, we're gonna try to eat as much as we can naturally though, you know? We can't, you know, always, we just do it to our best of our ability though. You know, I was telling his brother every year, man, around this time, you know, like, you know, I get cold and like asthma starts kind of acting up and shit, but it hasn't been since like, I believe last year.
That's because you took care of yourself. You started following the doctor's directions, the physician's direction.
Yeah. Can you get down? Focus up.
This is Leviticus 19 and 19. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed. Neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come upon thee.
So when he said mingled seeds though, right? That's, you know, can't put carrots with, you know, seeds of apple. You can't mingle with none of the things like that. You know, that's why he even said too, the garment's supposed to be at one material. You know?
That's why Esau is the guilty criminal, because if you go up to the hills of Kettleman and Coalinga, they have vines that produce 3 different kinds of watermelon and 2 different kinds of melon, all on the same vine.
Oh, no shit, on the same one? Oh,
yeah. So this guy's a fucking wicked scientist, man.
Yeah,
He's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
The scripture clearly said seed of its own kind. How you gonna put down one seed and get 5 different fruits?
Yeah, out of that one seed.
Motherfucking bad science.
That's what I mean, yeah. So that precept tells you not to mingle with the seeds though, you know? So what the hell is Esau? Like this week I was working in the fields, we were pruning the almond trees though. We're pruning almond trees though. And they're telling us to cut more of it though because the machine was gonna pass through the rows and shit, you know? So that's the thing about it, man. You're supposed to, like I said, I think you're supposed to let the land rest for like 7 years, man. That's once we're done with that shit, they're gonna do it up again though. The land never rests though. The land never rests though. So that's the thing, man. We're not eating what we're supposed to be eating though. So if we're not eating what we're supposed to be eating, what is it doing? It's affecting our pineal gland though. You know, it's not in place though. So that's why, you know, like I said, a lot of people have trouble sleeping and shit. Yeah. Like me personally though, I had trouble sleeping though, and you know, like things like that, man. So now, man, I could go to sleep though, no problem though, man.
Real good.
Yeah, like no. You know, I had my little dreams and shit like I did last night though, but I mean, it was spiritual.
Good. Spiritual dreams are good because they keep you focused on what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, because it was throwing stuff from the stereo.
Yeah.
The way he had them, he was just looking at us and we're running from it.
Yeah, and the Lord had it that both of us had a bad dream.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say when you said about your dream.
I woke up and I was like, I know you wouldn't let me go out like that, Lord.
Yeah.
But I know that He let me see through the eyes of that person.
Yeah.
And I was probably in a chariot just scoping it out, and I was like, fuck, that's scary, because I was still thinking in my head, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, you know, what does it say in the precept? It tells you, it won't give you a test that you might pass or something that you can't handle.
Yeah, that shit is, nobody's gonna handle that.
Yeah.
Those zombies, nobody can handle it.
No, definitely.
No, hell no. But if you pray, you might get out of there.
Yeah.
Just laser beam and then you're out.
Yeah, like it could just be, you could see like hundreds of them coming at you. Next thing you know, in a split second, boom, you're out.
It's like you're playing zombies and you're on the 55th level, and when it gets higher you get, the more zombies come at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Black Ops. And
instead of running around, you're in a corner already, just fucking shooting everything you got.
Yeah, they
hoping for that max ammo.
They become more aggressive on levels.
Hell yeah. And then you're all wishing for, come on, max ammo, or kill all, or the insta kill.
The insta kill, yeah, one shot. Yeah. So, could you get Romans 14, 1 through 3? And you get 1 Corinthians 11 and 4.
Romans 14, 1 through 13.
1 through 3.
All right.
Because a lot of Christians like to use they like to use this precept as an excuse to eat whatever the hell they want. But I'll just talk about it more. You get it?
Romans 14 and 1. Him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. For one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs.
So that's saying that not eat literally everything. It's talking about eating the righteous food though. It's not saying to eat pigs, it's not saying to eat that. It's that precept right there is talking about, look, if this brother likes to eat herbs though, he could, the most Yahushua could accept him. But someone like me, I like to eat meats, I'll be accepted though, we can't judge within what we eat though. But the thing is, when he says just eat all things, it's talking about the righteous food though.
Righteous food. Like
Yeah.
you can have a beef brisket and that'll be fucking good.
Yeah.
Meat all juicy and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's good though,
Hell
like
yeah.
the brother that came a couple weeks ago, he says he's just he likes to eat, what was it that just
Herbs, yeah.
yeah,
the
herbs. But I mean, he's in the truth. Let's say he becomes in the truth though, converts though, and he still likes to eat the herbs though. Who are we to judge? The Most High, Yahushua already accepted him, so that's just saying you can't judge each other. Yeah, like me. You like to eat the herbs though? Okay, that's fine though. The most, Yahushua will still accept us, so we're not supposed to judge each other like that. But what I'm trying to get at with that precept too is also that Christians like to use that as an excuse to eat what the hell they
I
want.
can eat pork and snails and
He said,
lobster.
eat all things, Yeah.
all things.
So they like to use that precept, man. Oh, we could eat everything, you know what I mean? So how are you gonna eat everything? Like for example, like a plate of shit, right? They got this shit on the plate. And you put a cherry on top. Oh, it's clean though. I blessed it. Can you get I believe it's Job 14 and 4? Because someone could present you a plate of shit, dog shit, and you bless over it, and then you tell them you eat it, it's clean?
This is Job 14 and 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
Exactly.
Not one.
Exactly. So you're telling me you bless shit, and it's already clean? Nah, it's still dirty though. So going back to the all the food from the pig, with the swine, all those food that we're not supposed to be eating though, because it's still unclean though. How are you gonna bring something clean out of an unclean thing? For that shit though. You eat bless this shit, I can still eat it because I blessed it, so I'm gonna eat it all. And going back to Romans, that we can eat all food though. That precept right there just cuts the distance, Like how are you gonna get something out of that, Can you get that 1 Corinthians?
1 Corinthians 11.
4, verse 4. Yeah, because man, these Christians, man, they make people go off though, man.
1 Corinthians 11 and 4. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were.
That's 1 Corinthians 11 and 4.
Having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
Gone. So you see Deacon from Sakari, he always has like his hat, and he's always supposedly prophesying, like this and that though, right? So that pretty much said, if you over here teaching the word and you have your head covered though, you're dishonoring though. Kind of like when you go to your mom's, she makes food though, you go to her, sit down at her table, you have your hat, hey, take your hat off, so you can eat, It's not saying it's a sin. It's not sin to do that though, but at the same time, it's just out of respect though. You got something over you. You have something off though. The pineal gland, connect to the Most High though. You have something over like a hat or something. How are you gonna be out here teaching the word? You're not spiritually connecting to the Most High.
Really, what he's doing is he's blocking his real true intentions from the Most High, but you can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you know what I mean. And that's the thing. That guy be with his hat and shit all the time though. You know, be like like us right here out in camp though. You know, or when he's teaching and shit, he always has that hat on though. Things like that.
He's blocking the signal, but the Yahweh's signal is still coming down and picking up everything.
Yeah. See. Well, that's the thing. Even Paul wrote that epistle, so you know, it's still something that we do. You know, I don't know. We brothers seen the camp last week though. Pastor Kabar told those 3 brothers though, hey, take it easy, less on the black though. You know, not to wear so much black though. They're not saying it's a sin though, but he's just saying you don't want to give out that vibration.
Negative vibration. Yeah, because you put out vibrations.
Yeah, you weren't so much. He said goth means black, I believe so, and you weren't so much black though. You know, it just like it's not saying you're going off though, but at the same time, it's just something that
it's depressing.
Yeah, and then too, where you know, especially from this chart though, man, you over here in black though, man, Esau is gonna judge you real quick.
Picks you up on it.
Yeah. Give him an excuse to just search you or do something though. Especially, you know, if we're from this chart though, you wearing all black. Oh, that guy is fucking, you know, he's a suspect. He looks suspicious. Or we got, you know, let's search him or let's do something with him. You know, so it's just kind of out, just some ways looking out. You know what I mean? That's what Apostle Bar was doing. Just hey, take it easy on the black though. You know, just not going off, but just kind of, you know what I mean? We're still, you know, on these curses though. We're still. Esau can pull up on us and say, oh, it was a guy wearing all black, you know, what people use black to do things that are criminal activity wise though, so therefore let me search you, you know, like don't give Esau an excuse to do so, you know. So like I said, that the you know, connection with the Most High, man, you want to have that connection with the Most High, you know. That's why you don't want to cover yourself, especially you out here teaching the word, you know. So that's why you do things like that. And can you get this last precept? Is the First Kings 3 and 9.
1 Kings 3 and 9.
And then 10 and 11. That'll be my last one.
This is 1 Kings 3 and 9. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad, for who is able to judge this thy so great a people?
So that's what I'm saying. Solomon, he just said, you know, I just want that wisdom. That's that wisdom. You know, pray upon that wisdom though. But you see, if you want, you know, what it say, Proverbs 1 and 7, in order to fear the Most High, you get wisdom, you know. In order to get the wisdom, you got to fear the Most High, you know. But wisdom too, you know, that comes a long way too, as in too, you got to eat right though. You got to eat right. You got to even do a little exercise too, you know. So you can get, because let's say like a guy that works out a lot, right? But he don't eat. Let's say this guy gets buff, takes, you know, steroids and all this shit. But if he's not eating right, every year around this time he's gonna get sick. So he has all that buffness, but he's physically sick, you know. So that's the thing of the matter, though, man. We just pray upon that wisdom to get it, though, you know. But like I said, it all starts from somewhere, though. It has to start with you, you know. So with that, that was the end of my lesson. Because, like I said, keep the pineal glands clean. I learned how to keep it clean. You know?
So with that, I want to speak about who are the Khazarians. Because the Khazarians, they're a group of people that converted into Judaism, you know?
Yeah, that's a good one.
So they're called the Kaysars. And I got the Wikipedia on who are the Kaysars.
And there's also a book called The 13th Tribe.
Yeah, I got that book.
That's what I'm gonna get into too. So, who are the Khazars? The Khazars, it says, were a semi-nomadic people from Central Asia, many of whom converted to Judaism.
That's important.
So these Khazars, they converted to Judaism, but the thing is, Judaism was not for them, you know. So it says, people from Central Asia who converted to Judaism. The name Khazar seems to be tied to a form meaning wandering. So Khazar means wandering, you know. And now let me get the definition for wandering or wander. Okay, wander to move about aimlessly,
Jeez.
or to roam about. Like there's a movie called The Wanderers, and there's a song that goes to it, and he says I'm a guy that likes to roam around.
Oh, yeah.
He says I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. You know? So that goes to show who the Khazars are, because they're people who like to wander, who wander around. You know?
And Cain was the first wanderer.
Yeah, that's right. And to move about aimlessly, they don't even know where they're going.
They
You know?
just go. Yeah, that's the Esau spirit there, you know.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, the wanderer. So let's go to Genesis 25 and 27.
This is Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
So it said Esau was a hunter. To be a hunter, you gotta explore. You gotta explore all the land. You know, if you're trying to hunt something, you can't just be in one spot. You gotta explore everything. When you go out into the forest, when you're trying to hunt deer or something, you're gonna be searching. You're gonna be out there for hours.
For miles. People don't understand it. You gotta go for miles.
Yeah.
These things move fast, and they're moving fast.
Yeah, when you have to come the hill,
Mhm.
come down with whatever, you know.
And you're
It's funny
going,
hill, huh?
you're actually going to battle because you're gonna take something's life,
Yeah.
and you can't be no pussyfooting. And these guys, they just travel around. That's why they're semi-nomadic, because they travel around, pitch tents,
Yeah.
So read that again.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
So Jacob, you know, the Israelites, we like to chill in the crib.
Tell me
You know?
about it.
Right.
Tell
Really
me
chill.
about it.
We like to chill in the crib. You
Watch
know,
a movie,
watch movies.
eat dinner.